Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Moxi Panther roller skate 1 year later. I'm just going to go right into it. So I originally bought these skates because I wanted a skate that was going to last me a long time and that I didn't have to spend even more money on, because I had originally gotten a Jackson skate. It wasn't the Jackson Vista, but it was the one with the vinyl boot. I forgot what it's called, but I originally got that one and it was too big and I wanted a skate that would fit me, and it was very structured with the vinyl. I felt like that was too much structure, because after wearing them for like a month I still hadn't gotten used to them and I just was not a good situation. So I decided to go with these because I was willing to spend a bit more money. I really like how there's a suede outside and then it has PVC reinforcements in the quarters, I think it's called, the sides of the boot. It comes with a stock marble plate, and it originally came with the Moxi glitter wheels, which have the little specks of glitter. These used to be clear before I skated on them. They're 58mm 78A wheels, and I also changed the cushions on them as well. And then this slide block wasn't on here either. The inside lining is this animal print, and it's got a lot of cushion on the inside. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of worn in a little bit, but it's got cushion on it, the rolled cuff, classic Moxi M, and the stock toe stop that usually comes on all of their skates. So those are the specs. The price of these skates, they retailed somewhere in the 200 something. I think it was like $230. I don't remember exactly, but somewhere around that price point, I know it was like between $220 to $230, somewhere around there. I also bought laces at the time, so the price may be a little bit lower than that. And I got these from Fritzy's Roller Skate Shop, which is my local shop in Pacific Beach. There's also Sin City Skates in San Diego, and I believe that's it for roller skate shops. However, there's a bunch of skateboard shops if you're into that. My first impression of them when I put them on at the store, I was like, oh my god, this is like comfortable. Like the padding on the ankle and the way that it fit on my foot was like, this is like, oh, this is what a skate should fit like. Like my other skates didn't fit very well, so like having this fit very well was very nice. When I initially tried them on, it was a little bit tight around the ball of my foot, but as I broke them in, they were a lot more comfortable and molded more to my foot. And at the toe, my toes could wiggle around, and just like the padding on the inside, when I put it on and I lace up my skate the tightness that I like to, I feel that it's a very secure fit and that it's comfortable. And then the rolled cuff really helps with any sort of ankle stuff going on. So that was my first impression. Riding on the gummy wheels, the glitter wheels, were really nice. Coming back from a break of skating because I'd been skateboarding for about 6 months and then I came back to skating, these were really helpful in helping me go over the bumps and cracks and getting used to being on roller skates again from being on a skateboard. So I really love these wheels. They're great for the beach. I took them to the beach, around my neighborhood, just going around different places. It was very convenient to have these gummy wheels. The only thing I didn't like was the way that they rode because of these really hard stock cushions. I think they come on all of the imported skates that come from Moxi Skates, but I definitely recommend changing these if you're going to change anything about your skate once you get them. Change out the cushions, because they have no give. So all of the stress that they should be absorbing from turns and impact and all that is going to your foot, and it makes your foot hurt. And so after a while, like, your foot starts to hurt because you need to put so much effort into like turning and doing different stuff. So that's how I felt about them at first. I was still really happy because like I just was happy to have a boot that fit me and it was really comfortable. The changes I made to these skates, well, as you can see, I don't have the original laces on here. The laces originally came as the same pattern on the inside of the boot as the lining, but I changed those because I'm not really actually a fan of animal print. Surprisingly, since I got these with the animal print lining, I didn't have a choice though, so I figured I could just change the laces, so I did. Got this little beige color derby laces. They're really good laces. I got the longest ones I could find. and they work pretty well. The second thing I changed was my wheels. I put on these mini logo skateboard wheels. They're 95A 54mm wheels, and I take them everywhere. I haven't changed my wheels since I changed them the first time. The only thing that kind of sucked was having to buy 2 sets of wheels because they're skateboard wheels. They come in packs of 4. So you can't get them in like a pack of 8, but I don't even know if wheels comes in packs of 8. I have no idea. I like these wheels because I can take them everywhere, kind of like a Moxi Panther wheel, but not as expensive. And they're not as colorful either. They're just white, but I'm not mad. They ride pretty good. The next thing I changed was I changed the cushions and added a slight block recently because I came back from another break of skating because this semester, coming back from COVID fall 2021, is just really crazy. So I haven't been skating that much. So I put on these slide blocks and I've been using them recently, and I changed the cushions on my skates. I got the Paradigm Magic cushions, I think that's what they're called. They're whatever is on the website. They're not the universal ones. They have the shape on it. It's not just like 2 of these. It's like one of these, and then, let me grab it. One of these. It has like the shape on it. In the medium kind, so they're orange. They work pretty well. Like, I'm not mad at them at all. They function how they should. I can turn very well. I'm comfortable in my skates, and I can ride for an extended amount of time. Very happy with them. The slide blocks, the only thing I had concerning with them was sizing, because I accidentally bought a small, so then they were like, oh, we'll get you a medium. But the medium had it had a space between the wheel and the slide block by like that much. So I called the skate shop again, and I was just like, hey, is this normal? And they were like, no, get a large. So I got the large, and that is what fits. The size large fit on a Moxi 7, which is pretty good. I think it said like 7 through 9 or something was like a large, but I didn't listen to that like an idiot. So go for the large if you're like a 7 or an 8 in your Moxi sizing. The actual sizing of the skate, I usually, for comparison, wear a Vans 8.5. All of my Vans are in an 8.5. The pro models, the regular ones, the Comfort Fit, like every single Van I've ever had has been an 8.5. And I am a Moxi 7. I don't have a wide foot. I feel like my foot is very average. It's not narrow, but it's not wide. And it fit pretty well in this boot. My toes could wiggle at the top. I don't have any room. My foot's not sliding back and forth. And my ankle stays in. So I think maybe that if that helps with sizing, if you're looking into buying them online, or if you're not able to go into the store, that could be a really good tip. My current impression of these is that I'm very happy with them. I took them to the skate park today for the first time, which I've been planning to do since May, and I was able to do all the little things that I wanted. I did a ledge slide, and then I went down a bank backwards, which was kind of fakey. So I went and I did a ledge slide, and then I went around the curve, and then came down and went down a bank fanky, and it was pretty cool. That was my number 1 trick. That was pretty fun. I'm still really happy with these. Like, with the changes that I made, I may have invested probably like $200 more into my skates, because like the wheels were like $50, and then the slide blocks were like $120. The laces were like $10. It was a lot, but it's definitely worth it. Because I really like skating, not just because I really like skating. But, like, it was worth it in the end for the type of skating that I'm doing. I would definitely recommend these to anyone who is maybe just going for a beach cruise, or you need, like, a skate that can honestly accomplish anything if you put your mind to it. Like, and you're not willing to spend a bunch of money on a jackboot. Like, Moxi Panther is definitely a good option to go for. I would recommend it to literally anybody. I really like this skate. Yes. Cool. So that's what I have to say about the Moxi Panther. If you have any questions, I think I fixed my comments. They were off on my last video. I don't know why, but comment down below any questions, concerns. I'll try to answer them to the best I can, even if you just want to say hi, like hello. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you, as well as if you'd like to like it, or if you're interested in subscribing, just go ahead and subscribe. Maybe click the bell notification so that you get notified when I post a video every week. I'm aware that I only have 2 videos on here, but there will be more. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your week, my friends. Take care. Have a good night. Ba-da-da-da.